When you talk about the big three of YouTube, it's clear that Mrbeast, KSI, and Logan Paul are the three of the biggest names to come up in the conversation. They have dominated every area of what it is to be a YouTuber, whether it's dominating the viewership and subscriber count, dominating the business world, or being the biggest entertainers on the planet. These three have done it all, and they don't look like they are planning to stop anytime soon. But recently, things have gone sideways. The so-called YouTube Big Three are now under heavy attack from the online community, not just as business partners, but also as individuals. Each has been scrutinized for recent actions, facing backlash that no one could have ever predicted. How did the unstoppable Big Three suddenly become the center of controversy? In this video, we'll dive into each one of them, where the problems began, how they escalated, and what went wrong. In a dramatic turn of events, what was once YouTube's golden boy, Mrbeast is now facing allegations and problems on a daily basis. So let's start. Mrbeast's growth is a feat to be studied for generations to come. His start from simple high-effort videos in his bedroom to now having multi-million-dollar studios and a huge team that manages every aspect of his business and content creation process is nothing short of impressive. But getting billions of views wasn't enough for Jimmy. He wanted to dominate the business world as well, and he did exactly that. After building a massive audience, Jimmy wanted to turn the attention into dollar signs to further grow his content creation empire. Mrbeast ventured into the real world with Feastables, a snack brand aiming to disrupt the snack industry. He managed to secure partnerships with major retailers like Walmart and Target, pushing his products into physical stores nationwide. The success of Feastables as a retail-first product was one of the first of its kind. It became one of the biggest creator-led business to take over market share from big corporate brands like Hershey's, and they were flying off the shelves every time. Another major venture for Jimmy was Mrbeast Burger. This also became a sensation, offering virtual dining experiences through delivery-only kitchens. But problems started to show when Beast Burger's quality started to decline massively. With so many kitchens operating under the Beast Burger menu, it was hard for Jimmy to control the quality of his product. Thus, a long legal battle started between Jimmy and his partners at Virtual Dining Concepts, claiming they are unable to provide the quality they promised, and they were ruining his reputation, while the other party claims that Jimmy isn't fulfilling his marketing roles and attacking the brand publicly. This was one of the first problems that started to hit the Beast empire. In early 2024, a wave of allegations emerged from former employees, revealing troubling conditions behind the scenes, as well as the Chris Tyson situation, which sparked a massive fire within the brand and launched a wave of new allegations coming one after the other. One of the most highlighted issues revolved around the production of his show Beast Games, an Amazon original project. Reports surfaced that contestants were being pushed beyond reasonable limits and facing unsafe working conditions. Several participants spoke out about injuries sustained during the show, alleging that medical care was inadequate and that certain medications were withheld. These serious accusations caused a public outcry, prompting Jimmy to announce a full internal investigation. At the same time, several YouTube creators, including the now well-known Dogpack404, published exposés accusing Mrbeast of cultivating a fake nice guy image, running illegal lotteries, faking videos, and unsafe workplace conditions, especially with his challenge videos. Dogpack404 alleged that the wholesome persona Jimmy displayed online was a calculated marketing strategy, and behind the scenes, employees face intense pressure to maintain that image at all costs. While Mrbeast's team refuted these allegations, the discussions had already planted doubts among some of his audience. As things settled, Jimmy announced his partnership with Logan and KSI to launch a competitor product for Lunchables called Lunchly, which opened the gates for new criticism and attack on the trio. But before we go into that, let's look at Logan Paul's situation. From his start as a vlogger, creating wild stunts and daily content, to his pivot into the world of boxing and his biggest leap into the WWE, where he went from guest appearances to becoming one of the company's most popular stars. And recently, he has a huge success in the business world with Prime, which is a billion-dollar company, and most recently, Lunchly. But with Logan's success also came controversy, a lot of them. From the initial Japan Forest incident to torturing animals and multiple business scams, his journey is filled with hiccups, and still, he was able to maintain a solid fan base and relevance through it all. One of the biggest issues is the Crypto Zoo scandal. Logan promoted the NFT project as a revolutionary game where users could breed animals to earn cryptocurrency, but the project never delivered. Users and investors accused Logan Paul of misleading them, claiming they lost a significant amount of money in what some labeled as a rug pull. Logan initially defended himself, promising to make things right, but lawsuits and allegations of fraud still hang over his head till this day, with many people still surprised how he is able to get away with so many lawsuits and so many scams throughout his business ventures. And most recently, the launch of Lunchly sparked the newest wave of hate alongside Jimmy and KSI. Now the Big Three is nothing without their partner, creator, businessman, boxer and music artist KSI. Although he has been in way less controversies and problems than his partner Logan Paul, he is still a polarizing figure online. It seems to be the trend that the bigger you are, the more haters and the more problems you will build. One of the most significant incidents occurred in April of 2023 when he used a racial slur during a Sideman video. The backlash was immediate, with viewers and critics condemning the language as insensitive and offensive. KSI quickly apologized, announcing a break from social media and visiting a mosque in the UK as part of his effort to educate himself on the issue.
Offer my deepest and most sincere apologies for my words and actions.
Despite issuing multiple apologies, the controversy remained a hot topic, affecting his public image and leading to further criticism from his fans and other influencers. But just recently, it seems that KSI can't catch a break. On top of the prime problems and the launch of Launchly, KSI came out with a new single called Thick of It that went viral for all the wrong reasons. As soon as KSI released his new song, everyone online started to react to it and give their thoughts about it. And well, it didn't look good for the Sideman star. Many people started to mock the song's lyrics as well as style, stating it sounds like a song that Team 10 would have done back in 2013, only way worse. It became a meme all over the internet, and even big streamers like Aiden Ross, Speed, and Kai Cenat reacted to it, and the reaction isn't what KSI hoped it would be. And even KSI himself seemed to be quite affected with what's happening online regarding his song, as he expressed his sadness and anger in an interview with Aiden Ross.
Well, are you really that pressed over it being a meme, or?
Yes!
Why are you?
Because it's my music. You spend your time, hours in the studio, working on beats, working on music, working on lyrics, and you release that into the world, and people then go, ass, I'm gonna die, but by the way, KSI song's playing, let me pause that before I go back to dying again. Like, oh, these fucking memes are stupid.
Now, many people claim that this is just KSI going along with the flow, overdoing it in order to market his song, and many people think that he is actually and genuinely hurt. Now, each one of the big three seem to have his own problems and controversies they are dealing with, but in an effort to stir the public attention away from all of this, they announced the launch of a new product, a combination of prime and feastables packed together with a snack. They call it a healthy alternative to Lunchables. And one of the worst live stream quality ever, ironically broadcasted by three of the biggest internet celebrities, the big three announced the official launch of Launchly, a prepackaged meal line aimed at children and designed to be a healthier alternative to Lunchables, offering three varieties: the pizza, turkey stackums, and fiesta nachos. And just a few days later, problems and accusations started to emerge. While the trio hoped to capitalize on their collective influence, the product itself, as well as its marketing method, was poorly received. Logan's decision to promote Launchly during the birth of his child drew hate towards the product even more, as many saw it as an insensitive move that prioritized business over personal milestones. In response, Logan Paul defended Launchly, arguing that they are providing a healthier option than Lunchables. Paul emphasized that they were trying to build businesses based on the success they've had as content creators. However, his defense was met with backlash. Many fans accused them of prioritizing profit over quality, criticizing the product for not living up to its health claims. The whole beef started when Dan TDM publicly expressed his thoughts on Twitter regarding Launchly. What happened to YouTubers, man? I can't not say anything anymore. This is selling stuff for the sake of making money. Simple. How does this benefit their fans? This is selling crap to kids who don't know better than to trust the people who are selling it to them. Do better. KSI was quick to reply with a jab of his own, aimed at Dan's previous promotion for his branded figurines, and referencing Dan TDM's previous videos in which he promoted a subscription box known as Munchpack. The beef ended pretty quickly, however, as Dan didn't bother to reply back and just disappeared. But for Mrbeast, KSI, and Logan Paul, it wouldn't end there. In response to the criticisms, Mrbeast defended Launchly in a tweet. Lunchables sells hundreds of millions of units and countless people eat it. Our goal is to give people a better for you alternative to it. Our turkey meal, for example, is 80 less calories, 60% less sugar, more electrolytes. We use real cheese, they use cheese product, they can't call it cheese, higher quality meat, etc. Obviously, eating fresh chicken and broccoli is healthier, but if someone is going to eat a pre-made meal like this, which millions of people do through Lunchables, then I think giving them a higher quality version at roughly the same price isn't that good in my opinion. And why we launched Launchly. Also, as we get economies of scale and can get things cheaper, we will be only improving the product more and more. People, however, didn't like his response. Dogpack was quick to hit back. Kids need more than 230 calories for lunch. Your product is processed garbage with no nutritional value. Now address the allegations of running illegal lotteries, selling fake signatures, faking videos, endangering contestants, and hiring and protecting sexual predators. You didn't create a healthy alternative. You created a very slightly less poisonous alternative. He's basically saying, lots of people buy processed crap, we're selling less processed crap, buy it. It doesn't really fix the problem, it just feels like trying to make a quick buck off of people, especially kids. KSI went above and beyond with his replies as well, uploading a 20-minute video reacting to all the hate they are receiving, and even referencing other YouTubers who have marketed food products and claiming he is not seeing people going crazy towards them on Twitter. Do you know why? It's because people just hate us. People hate Logan Paul, okay? They hate Mrbeast and they hate me on Twitter. Logan Paul also followed suit, reacting to KSI's video reacting to the hate. Despite Mrbeast being under heavy fire even before announcing his partnership with Logan Paul and KSI, many people are claiming that this new partnership is the nail in the coffin for Jimmy. Being linked to a controversial figure like Logan Paul, who has always been in some kind of controversy and making headlines, will bring nothing but problems for the king of YouTube. The big three that dominated every area of the online world now find themselves under attack from the same fans that brought them up to where they are now. With each one of them battling their own allegations, they now face the challenge of navigating yet another problem, this time as a collective group. It seems to be that the big three are now on a downfall like no other. But in reality, none of them will be affected by anything that's happening, and they will continue to grow even larger, making more money and becoming even bigger stars because, simply put, they built enough reputation and an audience throughout the many years that passed, where even if 50% of their audience decide to stop engaging with them, the remaining 50% are more than enough. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe.